Hey guys, Jack Cat Warrior Super Kai ready to attack once again. Today I'm going to be talking about teachers, and I also want to say one thing. I want you guys to go check out all these animators because they gave me this idea of talking about this subject. There's Jaiden Animations, there's Theoddonesout, Haminations, and I can't remember the name of the other one. Oh, Wolfychu. Yeah. So I will leave their names in the description. So, So, teachers. I'm going to be talking about my teachers. Kindergarten. I had Miss Barbie and Miss Patricia. I'm just going to be, by the way, I'm just going to be telling you a tiny bit of info, then a story. That's it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, they were really nice and sweet and kind, and it was an amazing time. Story time. And I'm also going to be using their real names because all these people still go to my school and they'll probably never watch this video ever. Bleh. Okay, anyways, funny story. We were playing around inside because it was raining, and we had this like little miniature house indoor thing that we were actually in because we were small. And, well, let's just say Miss Patricia was walking by and my head was on the ground on the underneath where she couldn't see. She stepped on my head. And I know it probably sounds like it hurt, but she was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? And I'm like, I'm fine. 5 seconds later, it hurts. Sorry. I look so weird, just like, okay, so, yeah, first grade, I had Miss Hall. She was really nice and kind, and, it was just really cool, and, okay, I don't really have a story for this, so I'm gonna just tell you something that happened. In first grade, we had snack time, as well as second grade too, but that's it. You got to bring a snack, and in the middle of the morning, sometime before when we got there in lunchtime, we would sit out in the halls, talk, and eat our snacks, and it was really cool. Okay, on to second grade. Let's see. Sorry, I'm making sure I don't stop this video on accident because it was over there on the stop button. Okay, I had Miss Parker. She's really kind and amazing and an amazing person. Now, my story isn't so fun and exciting, and I'm going to tell you why she's probably the best teacher I've ever had. And I'm going to tell you why right now. In second grade, my mom and my dad weren't in the best of terms. We had a vacation, and Mom didn't come along with us. It was a birthday vacation, so, The day before my birthday, I got some horrible news. My mother had passed away early that morning. And the day before I turned 8, she passed. And I really miss her and all. And when I came back to school, Miss Parker and everyone were so nice to us. And, if I didn't have her, I probably wouldn't be my happy, bubbly self I am now. So thanks, Miss Parker. If you ever watch this, thank you. There are no words to describe how much you've helped me. Okay, on to third grade. In third grade, I had a teacher named Miss Miller. She was really nice and kind, and that year I sort of became a teacher's pet. It was just too easy not to. She was so nice. And okay, story time. There's this girl who was bullying me ever since like a month after my mom passed, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell her name. I don't care if she watches this. Serves you right, London. Her name was London, and yeah, basically she had just been mean. And the story is this. Okay, this day, the teacher was out of the room, and we were just standing up. I was doing my business and she was standing up too. We were both about to turn in our papers. And someone told me a joke and I laughed. And you know what she said? She said, "Sarah, you shouldn't laugh. You know your laugh sounds like Satan. And remind you this, I am a Christian and I go to a Christian school. We are not allowed to talk like that." Yeah. So basically, I just was like, literally my response was, "Well, London, of course you would say that. You're probably one of his little demons in disguise." I kid you not, I said this, and it was hilarious. So, anyways, the rest of the story is a couple days later after telling her, Miss Miller, and Miss Miller doing nothing. No offense, Miss Miller. She wasn't bad, she just didn't want to get anyone in trouble. So, anyways, we were painting little pots for Mother's Day. I was going to give mine to my grandmother. So, and, just so you know, I have a large vocabulary because I haven't been able to hang out with kids all my life. I've been mostly with adults because I don't really live in big neighborhoods with kids. So I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just saying sometimes when I say words, they're slightly bigger than other people my age. And again, I'm not trying to brag, okay? So, I don't know what I said, but I said something, and Miss Miller just said, "Oh, that's a big word, good job," and I used the term correctly, and I just looked over at London, and London was like, this was some foreign language I was speaking, and, like, wow. Okay, now that's the end of 3rd grade. 4th grade. 4th grade, I had Miss Morris. Everyone told me that Miss Morris was mean and a horrible teacher. I didn't buy into those things. I was a little nervous, but nothing else. So, you know, I usually start the same thing I do every year. If I ever hear something about a teacher, I always put a nice smile on my face and try to be the nicest kid I can be. You know, listen to directions. I don't try to be a teacher's pet, but I try to get on their good side. Because if I hear something bad about them, I'm not going to risk it. No. I get on their good side. Right from the start. Too many head bobs. Anyways. She was strict, but she wasn't, like, bad or anything. She wasn't mean. She just wanted you to do what she said, and she expected it from you. And I understood that. It's fine. So, you know. Okay, the story for 4th grade. Sorry, I'm trying to think of a really good story. Ooh, I know. Towards the very end of the year, we heard a breaking discovery. In 5th grade, Miss Morris would be moving up, and Miss Aiken would be moving down. And we have this thing called Move Up Morning, where we get to meet the teachers, and they get to talk to us about the next grade up. And I had met Miss Aiken. She was the science and social studies teacher. Now, I love school, and I love science and social studies so much, because I love science, and I love history and social studies and all that. So, sorry, I'm doing this stretch because I'm a little stiff. But anyways, and I was like, no, because Miss Aiken was also really nice, told us about all these fun experiments that we got to do. Okay. 5th grade. Now, I'm towards the end of 5th grade, so I'm going to only tell you stuff that just started to happen. Okay, I got Miss Morris again, which is no big deal. And, okay, she's still the same as she was last year. So, you know. An interesting fact about Miss Morris that I found out this year was that she had a daughter named Sarah, like me, but sadly, Sarah is no longer with us. And I felt bad for her because of that, because I thought maybe that's the reason she wasn't always happy and didn't always smile. Because Miss Morris wasn't always a smiley person. She was just like this. She, like, smiled when you said stuff nice and did good things, but her face wasn't a constant smile like this. No. But there's nothing against her. She's a great teacher and all. And I was a little disappointed when we didn't get to do as many experiments, but that's fine. I didn't really worry at all, so. But then I met my best friend ever this year. His name is Casey. Yep. He goes to my school, he's in my class, and he's actually my best friend. And yes, it's a boy, I know, boys and girls being friends. It's no big deal, okay? And I know Casey will watch this video because he watches my channel, because I forced him to. So, shout out to you, Casey! Yeah! Anyways, yeah. He became my best friend, and, you know, which was cool. By the way, remember that London girl I talked to you about? Ever since that year, she's always been in my class, and guess what? She's always been a big nuisance / bully. This year, it wasn't only her, though. At one point, I'm going to tell you this story. In math class, because we switch classes, we rotate, the teacher was out of the room. Miss Cox was out of the room. And, no, she was in the room, actually. And we were playing a game, and we were allowed to talk and mess around. And we were doing a word search, and we were making a game out of it. It was me and Morgan versus Jaiden and London. And just so you know, Jaiden was a jerk. He is a jerk. So sorry, Jaiden, if you ever watch this. You're a jerk. At least in this time point you are. Anyways, so, you know, I just go along with my normal thing. And then they're trying to see because we got an answer, and we were hiding it from them. And London had her pencil in her hand, and she was swiping at us, and I moved her hand away. But her hand hit my face, and she had a mechanical pencil. And it was sharp, and it sliced my cheek. It sliced right here. And, of course, it didn't cut deep or anything, but it did draw blood, and it hurt. And I remember I just let out a scream. A small little scream. And we sit right beside Miss Cox. She just looked over like, what the heck is going on? And I got in more trouble than London. And I had to go to the bathroom and go to the nurse and get all sterilized and bandaged up and stuff. And I remember that when we both had to sit out, but I had 10 minutes while she had 5. Because I disrupted class while she sliced my freaking chin open. Sorry, I'm a little peeved. Anyways, I'd seen her crying, and I was like, okay. And once I got out of sitting down, because it was inside recess, because it was raining, she asked me to go talk to her. And Miss Morris has guinea pigs, so we decided to go over by the guinea pig cages. By the way, their names are Daisy and Pearl. Last year, she had a guinea pig named Wendy. Rest in peace, Wednesday. Wendy? Okay, sorry. Anyways, we decided to go over there and talk, and I was like, oh no, what is she gonna do? Oh my gosh, is she gonna, like, play the victim or whatever? No. She said, like, oh my gosh, I just realized how much of a meanie I'd been to you, blah, 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 blah. Will you ever forgive me? And I was like, alright, I'm gonna forgive her, but this is her last chance. I forgive you! And I just gave my best fake smile, and I hugged her and consoled her. And, you know, 2 months later, she kept being a bully to me. And right now, bully. Ugh. Annoying, I know, right? Oh, wow, this video is at 14 minutes. Sorry. Yeah. Ooh, it's spring break and I'm so tired. I'm just waiting for my popsicle to get done. Yes, I made a popsicle. It's a homemade popsicle. I literally got a plastic cup, and I put orange juice in it, and I put a popsicle stick in it. Oh, and in the morning, instead of drinking orange juice, I'm gonna have an orange juice popsicle. Boom. Like, awesome, right? I know. Anyways, that was my stories about teachers, and, you know, I just think teachers is a really good subject, and, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Okay, Peace out, my dudes and dudettes. Goodbye.